What's up, friends? This is Jazz. I never thought I'd have to bring you another update video like this. And I'll admit, I screwed up big time. And I can say maybe that it was me who screwed up because the day before, it wasn't like this. Okay, I might as well explain what's going on to you guys. Last night I downloaded a PSP emulator, and I wasn't planning to do a Let's Play, but I was going to try out some games to eventually Let's Play. I downloaded the Digimon, or Digivice game in the subbed form, the translated form, and I believe that could be the cause of my problems, but what's going on is that my internet works fine. When I watch videos or whatever, it works fine. When I upload them, it works fine. But when I go on to play a game, doesn't matter whether it's Sims 4, the Dizumi, whatnot, it will keep flashing white, and it'll occasionally say not responding. And it may not be the biggest issue in the world because it still runs to a degree, but how annoying is it for people to continually see that? And that's not the type of content I want on my channel. Now, I've restarted my computers, and this is not going to be the only update video you're going to get on this issue. I'm going to post-record several updates. This one is definitely going to be uploaded, though. This is the only guaranteed update that you are getting no matter the circumstances. But I'm going to make several videos for each situation as it comes up, right? And you will get one or two of the following of the videos. But there is a lot of things that could go on. I went to restore the computer. Now, worst case scenario, and you guys would probably all unsub me for this, but that is out of, yes, it was my fault, but it's out of my control. All the Let's Plays will disappear. All the current ones. And that is worst case, worst case scenario is that, plus me having to take my computer to get it fixed, and you not getting videos for several days. But best case scenario is I might be able to, best case scenario, this restore does okay, and I can play the games normally, and I still have the Let's Plays. That is best case scenario, and I would let you know if that was the case. Now, I will explain in my other videos what will happen for each circumstance, right? Because I want your guys' involvement in this. I want to let you guys what's going on all the way. It goes to show I'm very stupid sometimes, and that, I keep pressing my luck. I end up getting okay circumstances where I think something bad is going to happen, but then I don't really stop and think sometimes. I have this program that almost always seems to make my computer good. It always worked up to a point. So I thought, well, I get a bit of malware or whatever, I can remove it, whatever. That was my initial thought at the time. But what I didn't think was, well, what if it does irreversible damage before the malware could kick it out? And that's something I'm going to have to think about. A lot of the time I think, well, and as that, if there's any kids who watch this, which I know I have one or two who are younger, it's best just to buy the game. I've always had, it's not good to, it's apparently illegal sometimes to get games like that when you don't own them, but I don't always think that way. I mean, we'll just say in some ways, anyone, I'm tight for money when it comes to things like that, right? I have the necessities. I have a house, I have groceries, I have the bare needs, right? That makes me happy. But if I can help it, I try to get games that I could play without having to pay for the system and everything, right? And we'll just say this was one of those circumstances. I mean, I could have stopped before I had a Japanese version of that Digimon game, but I could not understand it, could not follow it at all. I wanted to actually enjoy the game, so I looked for a subtitled or translated version, and it even gave me that warning, but at one point I knew, like, I was in doubt whether that was for that file, right? Because it showed two different kind of file things, like separate, looked like there were separate downloads. So I went along with it. The game worked okay, although when you think about it though, when I downloaded that game, it seemed to work okay, right? But now the rest of my games, like Sims 4 was the first one I'd had the problem. I thought, maybe it's just a Sims 4 thing. It wasn't until I went on to Dazumi to check the mystery dungeon that I, to my horror, found out it's affecting almost all those type of applications. So, as I said, like, I'll let you know, like, I'm making separate videos just in case, for I have everything ready for you guys. And I will upload, like, I'll check everything out before I upload the other file. Alright, guys, I'll see you in my next update.